Greetings everyone, Brett here with Hammerhead Model Making, back with another 5-minute review. Today we're going to be looking at Academy's PBY-5A Catalina Black Cat. This is in 70-second scale, and this is an interesting little kit. So I received this kit secondhand, so that's why some of the parts are out of the bag, and you'll notice one of the decals is cut out, but all the parts are there. Now, this kit was originally tooled in the early 90s, like 92 or 93 or something. And it's kind of an interesting mix. If you're looking at the surface textures here, you see this thing is fully riveted, engraved panel lines, and there's actually texture over all the fabric parts, like the rudder and the elevators, and eventually you'll see the flaps and ailerons. So, I mean, considering its age, there's very little flash on the kit. The engraving is crisp. The molding is crisp. I have built an earlier version. I think I built like the PBY-2 or something, or 3, the one without the landing gear. And the kit goes together well. It's a decent little kit. Well, not little. The PBY is quite large, but you get what I mean. It has rubber tires, which is interesting. You don't see that often in 70-second scale. But full rubber tires, and you get like the bare minimum of interior detail. You get a couple of bulkheads, you get some interesting little blocky bits representing guns, and for the cockpit you get seats, control sticks, and that's about it. The instrument panel is just a flat piece. You put a decal on, which in 70-second scale I don't necessarily mind, but just be aware. Decals are minimal. Apparently the Black Cat did not carry very many markings. So looking at the instructions, it's pretty straightforward. You build the internal parts first. So that includes the landing gear wheel wells, the back observation gun deck area, the cockpit, and the nose turret. Those all go in, like pretty much straightforward. And move on to the wings. You got some engine detail, bombs, the outer wings, which you can either do stowed or deployed float pylons, and then kind of you do the rest of the parts there, and you're basically done. So pretty straightforward, low part count, easy decals. Clear parts are nice. There is a bit of distortion on all of the clear parts, and they are quite thick. You don't have the option of doing the observation blisters open to have the guns out. So if you want to do that, you'd have to do a lot of careful surgery. Just be aware. So here's my thoughts on the kit. If you want to put together a quick PBY that will look good on your shelves, this is a fantastic kit. Again, low part count. It's relatively inexpensive, and it will look nice when you put it together. But if you're interested in a little bit more of a challenge, or you want to actually add interior detail, there's very little interior detail, and what there is extremely simple. So that's kind of a detractor for me. Also, there isn't a lot of aftermarket available for this kit, so pretty much if you want to add detail, you'll have to do a lot of it from scratch work, or kit bashing other kits. So just be aware. I think it will build up into a decent looking kit. It'll look good on the shelf next to other 1/72 scale planes. If you're looking for a nice detailed, accurate representation of a PBY-5A, you're kind of out of luck. So I'm giving this one 3 out of 5s across the board. It's not a bad kit, and it's not a great kit. Just kind of in the middle for me. So there you go, and we hope to see you on the next one. Take care.